Hey there everyone, it's Yaken here, back with another review video for Train Ground. Today's video, we are going to talk about this lovely Xiaomi 12 device here. Okay, so it's already widely available in Malaysia, so I will keep this review video to be very short one. Okay guys, so come on, let's dive down on this device right now. Alright guys, so let's start off with the design of this Xiaomi 12 Pro. To be honest, it's very straightforward. Okay, so on the left there's nothing much. On the top you get the speaker grill, Harman Kardon branding, IR blaster, antenna bands, and then on the right you get the volume rocker, power button, and then on the bottom you get another speaker grill, USB Type-C charging port, SIM card slot as well. Okay, and yeah, the screen here is a 6.28 inches display here. It has a middle top punch hole camera setup as well, and at the back this time is using a frosted matte glass ish. Okay, it has a kind of texture onto it, which I kind of like it, and then it has this Xiaomi logo here with 5G. And also we have to talk about the camera bump as well. So I do really love the new camera bump as well. It looks amazing. Okay, there are actually a lot of finer details they have changed a little bit to make this phone has its own characteristic as well. As you can see, the speaker grill, it has an oval shaped look. Yes, but overall I do feel this device is really compact. So if you are looking for a compact flagship smartphone, yeah, the Xiaomi 12 is definitely the one you should be considering right now. Okay, so heading over to the performance on this Xiaomi 12 is equipped with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 here. Okay, paired with 8GB of RAM. There's 256GB internal storage. There's also RAM extension as well over here. So as you can see, plus 3GB of extension RAM here. And this device out of the box is running Android 12 with MIUI 30. So how is the experience with this device? I would say it's what you expect on a flagship smartphone. Blazing fast, smooth, everything is very good. But my main complaint here is the cooling solution on this device, because I noticed that when I'm like using for multitasking or gaming, yeah, this device will heat up quite fast. And also this device, if you're planning to game, somehow I feel that if you're playing Genshin Impact on this device, it only play quite smooth in medium settings at 30 frames per second. Somehow if you are putting in high graphic settings and maybe you want to play 60 frames per second, yeah, somehow this device just doesn't want to push a little bit more. Now we are going over to the display and audio department. So start off with the display here. As I mentioned, this is rocking a 6.28 inches display. It is running a AMOLED display, 120Hz refresh rate, and also has Dolby Vision HDR10 Plus certified, and this thing brightness, it peaks out at 1100 nits. So you don't have to worry about this device when you are going to outdoor. Okay, so yeah, basically let me just show you 120Hz refresh rate. Yep, you can enjoy the smooth scrolling sensation here. And also the AMOLED display here is really nice for content viewing and so on. Yes, overall the display here, I don't have anything much to complain. It's really good for content consumption and gaming as well. So moving over to the audio department, so there's a stereo speaker setup. Okay, and it has Harman Kardon branding also. So Harman Kardon is helping Xiaomi to develop the speakers, and I would say the speakers here are really loud. The sound is amazing, clear and crisp. Okay, so you definitely would love to max out the volume on this device. So here is a sample for you guys to check out. Now let's head over to the camera department. Okay, let's start off introducing the camera specification on this Xiaomi 12. So on the rear, it has a triple camera setup featuring a 50 megapixel main camera, a 13 megapixel ultra wide, and a 5 megapixel macro camera. And on the front, it has a 32 megapixel selfie shooter, which takes amazing photos and videos as well. Okay, so let's start off with the photography on this Xiaomi 12. Yes, the photography experience on this device is actually amazing. No matter which shot is it, it always take really nice shot. The HDR here is good. Pictures are crisp and clean, especially in bright daylight. In low light situation, you still can use the night mode, not a problem, all right, or use the flash. Same goes with the selfie shooter as well. Okay, the selfie shooter takes really nice photos, and in low light condition you still also able to use the night mode as well. So overall photography experience here is really amazing on this Xiaomi 12. For the video recording capability, this Xiaomi 12 is able to record videos up to 8K 24 frames per second via the main camera. However, if you switch back to 4K, yes, it is capable to record up to 60 frames per second on the ultra wide and the main camera. The super macro camera can capture up to 1080p 30 frames per second video, and the selfie camera can capture up to 1080p 60 frames per second videos. Overall, the videos captured on the Xiaomi 12 is really good, and the samples I'm showing you here is all shot in 4K 30 frames per second, and for the front camera is captured with 1080p 30 frames per second, and it looks pretty amazing. The video quality is nice, so does with the audio quality. So go check out the sample clip.
Thank you so much.
We should unite! Unite! One more time, unite! Unite! We are first! In Malaysia! We are ready to serve! We are... Unite! What is your goal? Face them!
Now let's head over to the battery department. This Xiaomi 12 is actually rocking a 4500 milliamp battery. Battery life here is, I would say, is adequate. It could last you towards end of the day, and also depending what is your usage like. So if you are someone that is really heavy user, you want to shoot 4K videos, you want to play games all the time, yeah, I would say you might need to charge the battery a little bit much more earlier. But if you're just a casual day-to-day user, I would say this device is really good enough for lasting you throughout the day, no problem. And when you need to juice up this device, it supports 67-watt fast charging, and if you really want to use wireless charging, it supports up to 50 watt as well. Yes, and if you are using the 67-watt wired charge adapter, you can charge it to 100% in just 39 minutes. Yeah, that is what Xiaomi advertised. I need to wrap things up on this Xiaomi 12 review with my final verdict. Okay, so this device here in Malaysia is actually priced at 2,999 ringgit Malaysia for the 8GB of RAM and 256GB internal storage variant. So I think this device is really suit for those who want a 2022 compact flagship smartphone. Yes. However, my only main concern is the cooling solution and the 4500 milliamp battery. But if you can look over through it and you're not a heavy user, but you still want the best flagship experience, no, the best premium flagship experience right now, without blowing your budget, I say the Xiaomi 12 worth considering your time to shortlist into your shopping list right now. Okay, guys, so that's all. Yeah, go ahead and check out this Xiaomi 12 right now. Highly recommending you guys to go and take a look on it. And special shout out thanks to Xiaomi Malaysia for providing this loan review unit for a couple of weeks. And however, this is not a paid content, therefore whatever I'm talking here, there's no editorial input, no final approval is needed. Everything is solely based on my experience for the couple of weeks with this device. However, future software updates might make the experience a little bit more different, but just take note on that. Okay, guys, so hopefully you guys love this review video, kind of short one, and I'll see you guys on the next content.